Kirk, is this a game where you just want to coach the players, so to speak, and the players have to know you just want to coach them?
This is a game where I feel like you have a chance really to gauge where you are as far as, a lot of young men that sit in our locker room probably had dreams and aspirations of playing at Michigan State or schools that are bigger than that, and that's the reality of it. But we're all here for a reason. It's all meant to be that way, and we've embraced it. We all have different paths of where we go, whatever the case may be. But it's a great challenge, and most of us love a challenge. We love to compete. You get a chance to compete against some of the best. I mean, there's 4 or 5 guys on this football team that Michigan State has that are all conference players. I mean, they're going to have opportunities that they're going to play on Sunday. I mean, they're good football players, and they're well coached. So we get a chance to see how we stack up.
Just the intangibles of this game. Coach Narduzzi, Coach Jim, his son is now the defensive coordinator of Michigan State. A couple of local guys on the Michigan State roster. Just that YSU connection with Narduzzi.
I think it's it's a unique thing. I exchanged texts with Coach D'Antonio the past couple of days here. You guys know that his father had passed, and just wished him well. And he spent some time here. Coach Narduzzi spent some time here. Mike Tressel. So. And local players, and it's there is a Youngstown connection here, and we embrace it.
What do you know about Pat Narduzzi at this type of defense?
Obviously I've crossed paths with him several times in recruiting, and when I was at Illinois, I didn't have an opportunity to play against Michigan State. It was one of the teams in my 2 years at Illinois that we didn't get to play, and it was a team that I always wanted to play because. Michigan State was always a school from afar that I viewed when I was a young kid, or an entry-level coach that I always said when Saban was there, that's a really good job. That's a place that you can win because of the blue collar, there's a toughness to that school that we all know about. And so I see some similarities with that program and the reception of it in Youngstown.
Coach, you've known this day was coming, since last year. The players have known. What changes during game week when you talk to the kids?
I think the thing that changes is, from our standpoint, is now we're not necessarily going against each other every day, whereas we're really dialing in on what they do. What does Michigan State do on 3rd and 5? I can ask a guy on our team, and I'll tell you like that. What do they do on 3rd and 1? What do they do on 3rd and 9? What do we expect in Kirk and Ron to hash is 1st and 10, 2nd and 10? What do they like to run on 2nd and 10? And those are the kind of things that you're into the game. You're watching them. You're watching all the games from last year. You're watching the cutouts. You're studying their new personnel, and it comes fast. It jumps right up on you. It seems like we just started camp the other day, and now here we are. We're getting ready to get on a bus here very soon. And I think there's a reality there that we know. These kids all know that you're going to be playing on national TV. Everyone in your family is going to see you play, and you want to go out and play well for, obviously, the program and your family.
How much better prepared do you feel going into your 2nd season after experiencing everything the first time as a head coach last year?
Well, I think, obviously, anytime you do something for the first time, there's a learning curve, and I learned a lot of things that I would do over again, and a lot of things that I would not do over again. I think that's part of the rookie experiment. I think all over college football, I think there was a trend there for a while that, it was okay that some of the major schools to hire an assistant coach, but now they went towards hiring guys that have head coaching experience. And I think you can see why that trend is you as an assistant coach, as much as you think you're ready for it, you have to sit there and make a lot of decisions, and a lot of times you want to sleep on them, and sometimes you can't sleep on them because time's ticking. And there's just a lot of things that go on, from recruiting to worrying about whether kid's getting his English class, he needs to get a B instead of getting a C, to making sure what color Under Armour socks are we going to wear, shoelaces, scuffed footballs. You don't want to go into a football game with a brand new football because it'll be slick. I've been somewhere where we had a brand new football and we had a fumble in a crucial game when I was younger. So When I wake up at 3 in the morning, Dan will tell you, I think about, do we have are the balls stuffed properly, and how do we make sure the balls we pick out are going to get to the game, and there's going to be no brand new ones in there. So that process, but I do feel much more comfortable. You guys know that I don't lack any confidence. I'm confident because we have a great staff. I'm confident because I believe in our players. I know how hard they've worked, and they've put their time in. And I believe this is our time. You know, we're young. Yes, we are. We've got 23 guys in the 2 deep that are freshmen and sophomores. That's fine. But it's our time, and, you know, we need to tighten the belt up, tie your shoelaces up, and let's go play.
His Cousins and Baker are good guys, obviously, offensive.
Yes, and I like Martin, the receiver. He's dangerous, you know. And they've got a new offensive coordinator there. He's offensive line coach. It's an offensive coordinator. So I think there's some things that he's going to like to do. You know, they got some new players in there at the offensive line. But, you know, when an offensive line coach has a chance to be an offensive coordinator, he's feels like he has some things to prove. So, you know, I think that those guys will be ready to play. They are talented now. I mean, you better wrap them up. And they're a good football team. They're well coached. I mean, they won 11 games. You know, I still say they're a dark horse to win the Big Ten. You know, Nebraska's in the league for the first time. They haven't played all those teams. It is a different brand of football. I coached in it for 2 years. It is a different brand of football than the Big 12. So it is going to be a little bit of an adjustment. So, and then defensively, you know, it starts up front, and they got as good as defensive line as anybody in the Big Ten. They got a guy right there in the middle that's going to get an opportunity to play on Sunday, and they got a safety that's going to have an opportunity to play on Sunday. Some other young guys surrounding them.
Coach, can this trip be a successful trip, even if you don't win? And if so, how?
Well, success to me is winning. You know, I mean, that at the end of the day, either you're 1-0 or you're 0-1. You know, and we're excited about going up there and playing. One of our fundamentals for success is we expect to win. You know, we guaranteeing to win. Are we making predictions? No. But I think anybody, if you want to go out there and play well, you better expect to win. You know, and that's got to be your mentality. You know, we're not here to worry about whether we can score a touchdown or not. I mean, we're here to come out and play Youngstown style football, and that's what we're chasing.
Good.
All right, man.